Hello, hello, everyone. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I hope so, because I'm back again with another edition of Vinyl Thoughts. No, we're not talking about Lionel Richie. Maybe we'll get there one day. But today we're going to talk about the debut album from one of the best rock and roll bands in the world, in my humble opinion, and that is Aerosmith. This album first came out in 1973, but this is a 1976 pressing of the album. The repressings ended up happening because their 76 album, Toys in the Attic, or maybe that was 75, I don't remember. But Toys in the Attic came out, that was their third album, and finally the band started to blow up. So they re-released this album with a little reminder, like, hey, this one's featuring Dream On. And really, when you think about it, an album with a song like that, how was that album not already a hit? Well, it wasn't. First two Aerosmith albums, they did a little bit of business, but, nothing like they would end up doing starting with Toys in the Attic. But, we'll get back to this. So, one of the things that I love about this version is the actual album cover. Because the original album cover, put it up there, it doesn't make any sense. They took a picture of the band and then said, you know what? This is a great picture of the band. What if we make it really small in the middle of the album cover? What? Anyway, I'm not going to say it, but maybe that's the reason why it failed. Record company execs from 73. Anyway, much better. You can see these young Aerosmith dudes all up close. Isn't it amazing to you as it is to me that these same young ass dudes in 1973 are still the same dudes kicking it in Aerosmith in 2019 and arguably still sounding really fucking good. So like I said, the album came out in 1973 and it's a very sort of raw bluesy rock and roll album. It's a lot of fun. The most interesting thing about it is the fact that Steven Tyler's vocals on this album sound different than they do on subsequent albums. Except for Dream On, he sounds pretty normal on that. But if you listen to everything else, he's doing some kind of a weird effect on his vocals where it's, I don't know what he's doing. It's like he's pinching a vocal cord while he's singing. It sounds a little bit weird, so if you're used to hearing Steven Tyler sounding like Steven Tyler, when you first hear this album, you might be like, is that a different, what is that? Anyway, but you get used to it, and it becomes like a fun little character within this album. The album's just chock full of fun songs. One of them, Mama Kin, ended up being covered by Guns N' Roses on their Lies double EP. Go back and watch that video. I did one on that album also. But it's just a fucking classic rock and roll album. And it just gives you a little bit of a taste. Hey, there's this new band. Where are they going to go? We don't know, but we all know. Where did they go? Fucking everywhere. All right, let's take a look at this guy. Yeah, as usual, just your basic Columbia Records logo. It's a first album. I'm sure they didn't want to put a whole lot of money into this, although this is the repressing. So come on, spice it up a little bit. But it is what it is. It's a really great debut album. And it's fun to listen to in the context of where the band ended up going and where they are now. Just that these young dudes had a dream, had a band. Who knew? It's a really fun album. I suggest going to listen to it. It's everywhere. It's Aerosmith. Just, find it, go listen to it, or go buy it. But yeah, that's all I got to say about this one. It's a classic album. What more can you say? I will see you guys again next time.